that's taking care of my mom here in Kansas City because we're not here. And I love my mom so much. I was so concerned because I hadn't seen her in a while, but I always pray for her, and I talked to her on the phone. But I was so concerned. I was like, oh God, what's she gonna look like? Is she gonna be looking sad? Is this? Is that? You know, I'm just having all kind of thoughts. Just that was the enemy. He wanted to wear me out and make me think a whole lot of negative things, because that's the way the devil do. But I thank and praise God when I see my mom. Oh gosh, she looking so good, and I seen where my sisters was taking very good care of her. They love her. They love her, and they will go all out to take good care of her, and I thank all of you for that. Oh God, I get so emotional. I tell y'all. But we're coming to an end of the program, but before we end our program, if there's anybody else here that would like to say something to our mom on her 85th birthday, you can come now. Here's her nephew. I didn't say little man, because sometimes I think they outgrow these names. But he's loving and kind and full of wisdom, like I told you all earlier. Here he is.
I don't know what to say. I've been running around here, all wound up now, ready to go to sleep. Well, I'm on a serious note, though. I don't know about my other siblings and the cousins, but I kind of brag about my grandmother to people at work. We sit and have these conversations because we're not very busy, and it's always, we talk about family mostly at work, and they have so many serious problems, guys I'm talking to, and it's like they talk about how they were raised and how the grandmother was just mean and strict and almost hateful, and it's like I can't relate to that, I can't relate. You gotta sometimes sit back and look at your family and say, wow, we're more blessed than a lot of people. A lot of people don't have their grandmothers. A lot of people don't have a grandmother that's happy. Grandma is just always so happy. She just met Heather, and I'm telling you, every time I go over there and Heather ain't with me, where you at? I guess she's speaking that thing into existence.
Wow. That thing is exciting.
And it just warms my heart that she, is so aware of her surroundings. Don't nobody be fooled. Grandma is perfectly aware of her surroundings. She knows what's going on all the time. But anyway, back to my, I tell people at work that, man, my grandmother happy, man. She's not bitter. You know how you meet people in their golden years, more seasoned people. Let's use that word, seasoned. And they just seem like they got some kind of chip on their shoulder because they don't like how their life turned out, and they're mad at the world because they didn't get to do this, didn't get to do that. But grandma can always bring the happiness out of everybody. When we were little, we go over there on Saturday morning. A little bit, Inez, you were still at home. And I think you were there. I think you had a friend in need is a friend in need or something, that sticker on your door. Was that your door? Yeah. Memories. We got memories that other grandkids don't get to have. That's why that woman is so important to us. Because she is a milestone. started it all. None of us would be here, you know. And yeah, our auntie, my mama took her through some stuff, and Uncle Jerry. You know, that took her through some stuff. You know, Grandma is strong. She is such a good example of a strong woman. You know, and I mean, she's just always so happy. You know, so when I look at you, when I look at people who are sad, upset about something, hanging on to a 20-year grudge, you know, all that stuff, life is too short. Number one, Grandma's gonna outlive some of us if we don't get rid of these hang-ups. You know, so keep that in mind. You know, always think, okay, man, I don't know how to pay that car note. You know, start speaking it into existence. You know, your tongue is very powerful. So when you always say you broke, when you say what you're not going to be able to do, that's speaking things into existence. That's how the world came about. God spoke everything into existence. You know, so, you know, think about that. And think about this woman. She's so happy. Think about how happy she is. I can't stop saying that, y'all, because I know some angry, seasoned people. And they gonna leave this world like that. No closure. How are you gonna be able to rest if you mad when you go? I mean, think about that. And how you think people gonna remember you? You know? How you think people gonna remember you? Grandma, I love you so much. I really do. I always enjoy coming over there and seeing you. You know, and seeing you smile. You always smile when I come through the door. You know, don't stop doing that, Grandma, because sometimes I need that. You know, sometimes I need that. Sometimes, you know, if something ain't going right at work, a lot of the time. But, you know, and then sometimes Heather will come home and say, I was just over at your mama's and I just love your grandma. I'm not making that up. She says that all the time. You know, and I never ask why. But she'll tell me about a conversation, you know, and sometimes out the blue, I can't remember who it was. Somebody said, you know, Aunt Peggy, you said Grandma say something to you and you gotta laugh about it, and then when you get home you'll think about it. She do that to Heather all the time. So we'll be sitting there eating dinner, she'll be like, what your grandma said? And it's like, man, you know, she's so wise, you know, and so strong. And I really want to, Grandma worked hard throughout her life. Worked hard. And I'm not sure how you did it, Grandma. I'm really not sure how you did it because you probably had one of the hardest jobs anybody could ever, no man could endure. You know, so, I mean, my hat is off to you, Grandma. And I hope that the years to come, we're able to do something bigger and bigger for you. Every year. And I love you.